Would you please turn over?
Adam! You miserable lowlife!
Oh, keep the fingers relaxed,
Oh,
darling.
my hand!
Oh, this is a very good tool. Watch.
Creepy, miserable
Watch the towel.
liar.
Keep the fingers
You
relaxed
think
at
so?
all times. Oh,
Adam! Adam, put me down! What are you doing here?
a little bit.
Don't you massage me! Don't you massage my body! What are you doing? Leave me alone! Adam!
Look
Let
at
go
that
of
foot.
me!
Give me that
Let
that
go of
foot,
me!
that
I
foot.
swear!
It's my magic touch.
Go of me!
Why
What
my
are you
boss suddenly
doing?
talking like an Italian? Coochie, coochie, coo.
Stop it! Stop it!
Please, go. All I'm asking is 30 seconds. Now, that's all I want. It's in your best interest, darling.
30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds, all right? I'll give you 30 seconds to get out of here. Help! Help! Adam!
Give me 30 seconds, I'll give you back this towel.
Give me back my towel!
Believe me,
How dare you do this to me?
believe me, I'm not in any hurry, darling.
You give me back my towel
30
right
seconds?
now! I hate you!
30
Give me back my
seconds?
towel!
Promise?
Yes! Yes, I promise. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Give me back my towel, Adam. Ow!
Oh, that hurt.
Help!
Here we are. Welcome back to Wildwood, Timmy. Yeah. Well, you too. You too.
I think he remembers all those bones you gave.
Well, this is a very special day for me, having the three of you back here. Now, listen, if you need anything for your room, anything at all, just let me know. That includes my posters, books, whatever you want, you let me know, because this is your home now.
Thanks, Dimitri.
Okay. Well, Sabrina should be here to help you settle in. Sabrina! Is that someone for me, Sabrina?
Sabrina, are you there? Sabrina, what's going on? Maybe out in California, hospitals allow nurses to wear that kind of getup, but not here, Miss Marsh. Here, regulation uniforms are required.
Miss Ashford, I do believe this is a regulation uniform.
Well, perhaps it was at one time, but you've obviously done something to it. Shortened it a foot by the look of it.
Well, nobody else has complained about my hemline.
You are a nurse, Miss Marsh, not a contestant on Star Hunt. And while you're on duty, you might also start wearing your hair in a more appropriate style.
Like yours? Oh, that'd be wonderful. Then we can both look like Mamie Eisenhower.
Dr. Martin wanted you to have this.
Thank you. Dixie.
Oh, hi.
Wait.
You're on duty, Miss Marsh. Kindly socialize on your own time.
Get a life. What is wrong?
Nothing, really.
Look, obviously something's very wrong. Please talk to me.
It's my brother.
Will?
Damn you. Craig Lawson.
Will, I'm here as Palmer's attorney. He's asked us to...
To what? The hell out of here.
If you deny us entry, we'll come back with the police.
Is she there? Is it Natalie?
I told you, you have the wrong number. I'm sorry, Mr. Merrick. Mrs. Chandler, may I take your coat?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take your suitcases upstairs and unpack them. Oh, that won't be necessary. I'd like to do that myself, so I know where everything is. As you wish. If I can be of any assistance. Yes, I'll let you know. Thank you very much. Timmy, what do you say we take your suitcase up and get you unpacked first, all right?
Okay.
I'll be up in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Sabrina, 1 minute, please. Who was that on the phone?
It was a wrong number.
Oh, well, the wrong number wouldn't have gotten you this nervous. A conversation with Helga would have. Now, I am right, aren't I?
I didn't want to lie, Mr. Merrick, but she...
I understand you were on the spot. Listen to me carefully now. Helga is on a much-needed vacation. Now, the last thing I need is someone calling, giving her news about Wildman. It's hard enough for her to let go as it is.
But she called me, Mr. Merrick. I didn't call her.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, in the future, if she calls, you'll put me on the line. Now, can you do that? Good, good. Sabrina, one other thing. When you spoke to Helga, did you mention anything about Natalie?
No, sir.
You didn't tell her about our engagement?
No. She called just before you walked in.
Well, that's good. That's good. I wanted to tell her myself.
Whatever you say.
Thank you. I'll see you in a little while.
So, what has your brother done now?
I just really don't want to talk about it, okay?
But if he's upset you, then...
I've just come to terms with the fact that he's a very sick person.
Is there anything that I can do?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it helps to have a sounding board.
Gloria, you really do not need to hear this.
After all the times that I've cried on your shoulder, it would be very nice to have you lean on mine. Please talk to me. It'll make you feel better.
Will came to the house last night, and he made some really horrible accusations about Craig.
Like what?
Like he said that Craig is embezzling money from Uncle Palmer, and that is an accusation he's made before.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You have?
When I saw Opal the other day, she saw me with Will, she felt it her duty to warn me to stay far away from me.
Oh, well, I hate to say it, but that's probably pretty good advice. I think my brother is losing it, Gloria. I really do. I mean, he used to have smarts, but, you know, you'd think he'd at least come up with a different story this time. But he's back to the same routine.
What is it exactly that he's done?
He got into Craig's computer terminal and shifted funds from Uncle Palmer's corporation into Craig's personal account. Trying to frame him.
Why would he do something like that?
Because he doesn't like Craig. He never has. I was saying he doesn't like, he hates Craig. And he's mad at me for marrying him.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's really not the worst part. Worst part is before he went to Uncle Palmer with this latest repeat accusation, he comes up to my room. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know why I'm repeating this really stupid story.
What did he say?
It was nothing, okay? He said that Craig was cheating on me.
No.
Yes. Nice brother.
But there's obviously something that you're not telling me.
No, I'm not. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's just he's lying, you know? It's a stupid lie.
Then tell me. Talk to me.
He found out that you and I are friends.
And?
And, you know, he automatically dislikes anybody that I like.
So he says that I'm the woman that Craig is sleeping around with.
You don't seem surprised.
No. When I talked to him the other day, he asked me what my relationship was with Craig. I had no idea why, but now I do.
It's amazing. You know, I just think it's a malicious lie, you know. I don't believe one word of it. It's absolutely ludicrous, but as far as I'm concerned. I just don't understand why he's trying to destroy my relationship with my friends.
Well, it sounds like to me he has a lot of anger inside.
Oh, definitely. And I think that he blames Craig, you know, for Uncle Palmer's rejection of him, and that's why he is so angry. But it's really hard. It's very hard to have such a malicious jerk for a brother.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be that hard. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just this should be a happy time, you know? I'm newly married. We're trying to have a baby now, and this should be the best time of our lives.
I'm sure you'd like to avoid criminal charges along with the attendant publicity as much as I would. However, if you don't let us in and allow my men to conduct a search, I'll be forced to call the police.
What is it you want, Uncle Palmer?
Your computer. I believe it's still the property of Corton Electronics. Should have been returned a long time ago. Well, I want it now, along with any files or business-related materials in your possession.
And if I don't hand them over?
I'll let the police answer that. And the FBI as well.
The FBI?
I understand that computer tampering could be a federal offense.
That's absolutely correct.
In that case, go for it.
I want an inventory of everything.
Yes, sir.
Don't make a mess.
I have to get back to the office. Craig, I'd like you to stay here and oversee things.
Whatever you say, sir.
All right, Walter, let's go.
You're flying high right about now, aren't you, Lawson? Well, enjoy it while it lasts. The little rising star is about to explode. Truth will out, Lawson, and when it does, you're not gonna be quite so cocky. We both know you've been stealing from the company. And sooner or later, Dixie and everyone else is gonna wise up. You stole my family, my job, my sister's love, and you're gonna pay.
Make sure you check the desk drawers as well, right, guys?
I caught you covering your tracks this morning. I sat right there at that desk watching you, juggling your figures in your little checking account. You saved your neck this time, but you'll trip up. Oh, you know why? Because you're stupid. You're so stupid, you used my old plan. You couldn't even come up with anything original. I'm gonna nail you, sucker.
You got all the discs?
I think so.
I'll check it one more time, let's be sure.
The only reason you've pulled it off so far is because Opal and Dixie have trusted you. But Uncle Palmer's no patsy. Eventually, he'll catch on. You are in so far over your head and you don't even know it. So enjoy it while it lasts. The clock is ticking for you, pal.
Is that it? If you wouldn't mind signing that.
Your days as Palmer's fair-haired boy are numbered. We'll show you the door.
Don't bother.
Mind that step. Gonna get you for this. You stinking. Oh, no way's that jerk gonna bring me to my knees. I am going to show everyone what a stinking piece of dirt you are, including my love-starved sister. I just have to go back to the beginning. Gotta figure out how to start again.
I'm getting very impatient, Craig. Don't disappoint me.
Gloria.
Mr. Seifert, I know that you understand this. People come to this beautiful spa of yours for relaxation. And if you can't protect them from intrusions like that, then... Well, if you refuse to press charges against Mr. Chandler on my behalf, then I will have to arrest you.
Do you really think the police are going to arrest me for playing a harmless prank on my wife?
Excuse me, Mr. Seifert, would you hold on for one moment, please? Harmless? You call what you did to me harmless? Sneaking in here, pretending to be a masseur? Scaring me out of my wits?
Where's your sense of humor?
Oh, somehow I lost it when you forced me into this marriage. But hear this, funny man. I have begged you to leave me alone, and now you have left me no choice but to press charges. In fact, I am hiring a lawyer to get a restraining notice against you.
Wait a minute. Lighten up.
No, I'm going to protect myself against these abuses. Yes, Mr. Seifert. You are calling the police right away. Thank you so much for all your understanding and your help, Mr. Seifert. Bye. And thank both of you for all your help. Now, you are supposed to take this intruder right directly to Mr. Seifert's office.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, and Adam, about your massage?
Yeah, what about it?
You rubbed me the wrong way.
You're getting your sense of humor back.
I sure am. I'm getting it back because you're leaving. Carry on, gentlemen. Oh, and please bring me a real masseur back because now my neck and my... Oh, everything just aches.
Jennifer, would you please unhand me? I'll go peacefully. Come on, lighten up. You deserve to lose your company. Whoa.
What?
Dimitri Merrick is intending to take over Enchantment.
Oh, please. Well, oh, please, take him away.
Fine, fine. You don't... It doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, wait a minute. Just bring him back. Just for a minute.
Lady, make up your mind.
Well, do I go or stay?
I'll call you if I need you. Please stay close by. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, is this another one of your pranks?
Certainly not.
Well, you tell me something. You tell me now. Why would Dmitri Marek be interested in my company?
Why? Because it's profitable. It has a terrific cash flow. It has a favorable price-earnings ratio, Erica. But let's not talk takeover defenses right now. First, cancel the cops. And let me tell you how much I've missed looking at that face.
So, did you get everything?
Everything pertaining to Cortland Electronics, yes, sir. We got his computer, floppy disks, spreadsheets. I think we got it all.
We'd better change the computer access code just to, well, prevent any further tampering.
I think that's a good idea. It's going to take some time, but I've already alerted the appropriate personnel. There's been a compromise in security, but I'd like to go over Will's computer myself and make sure he hasn't planted a virus. If there is one, I'll take care of it.
Good work, good work.
All right, well, I better get on it.
Oh, Craig, just another word, please.
Sure.
I realize I put you in a rather awkward position asking you to stay at Will's today, but I did that intentionally.
Oh, there's no need to explain.
No,
sir,
I
really.
wanted to show just how much trust I have in you.
Well, I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
In fact, I've decided it's about time for you to move up the corporate ladder.
Mr. Cortland, you've just given me a promotion not too long ago. I certainly haven't done anything to deserve another one.
Let me be the judge of that,
No, sir. I can't allow you to do this. I can't allow you to give me a promotion because you sympathize with me with regard to this business with Will.
No. It has nothing to do with sympathy. Do you know why men create empires? So they can leave something behind for their family, for their children.
Well, sir, I'm not one of your children.
I couldn't be closer to you if you were my own son. At the same time, I would never give you a job that I didn't think you could handle.
Well, I'll do whatever you say, sir. You know that.
Right. So, you will be the new manager of the computer division.
Thank you, sir. Again, I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, I'm sure you'll do a splendid job. Now, there's just one small snag. Your new office is not going to be ready for a couple of weeks.
Well, I don't need a new office,
Well,
sir.
it goes along with the position. But as this is a relatively slow time for us, I've arranged for you and Dixie to go on a cruise.
A cruise? Oh, sir. Really?
Now. You and Dixie will fly to California, where you will board the SS Fiesta for some very serious island hopping in the South Seas.
I don't know what to say.
Well, just think of this as a delayed honeymoon.
I appreciate your generosity, but I'm just wondering if this is the right time to go.
Well, it is the perfect time. Oh, well, I wasn't going to say this, but you know my wife. She let the cat out of the bag. She told me that you and Dixie want to give Junior a new brother or sister.
Well, yes, sir. We'd like to have a
Well,
child.
then getting away from all this unpleasantness will help in that area as well. You can take it from me. There is nothing like a romantic cruise to take all of your troubles right out to sea.
Gloria, I'm so sorry.
No.
I've hurt you.
It's okay.
No, I never should have said anything to you about what Will said about you and Craig. I'm so sorry.
No, it's just that I'm worried about you. I'm worried about both of you.
No, we're fine. We're okay.
Yeah,
we're okay.
I guess so, if you're talking about having a baby now.
Yeah.
God, you must love kids. And you already have a little baby.
Yeah, I do love children. I do. I tell you, if it was up to me, I would be waiting a little while longer. Craig's the anxious one.
This is Craig's idea?
Yeah. But, you know, it's probably going to be a good time to have kids. I mean, and I want them to be happy. And, you know, it's a good age, you know. The children will be, good, you know, well separated in age. You don't think I should do it? You think it's too soon, don't you?
No. I just think that...
What?
I just think that marriage is such a big adjustment. You know, at least it would be for me. And to talk about having a baby, I'd just be afraid that...
What? You'd be afraid of what?
You don't want to hear me?
No, I want to hear what you have to say, Gloria. I wouldn't ask. What?
See, most men, not Craig, I don't guess, keep their women, like, barefoot and pregnant. You know, it's... That way they can keep them right here. It's a control thing. That's all it is. So they can have them right there. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, yeah. And I was wondering why he was pushing so much, but
yeah.
We've talked though. You know, he's not like that. Family's very important to him, and that's why I married him in the first place.
I hate to break up this little gab fest, but you're wanted in pediatrics.
Yes, Miss Ashford. Right away. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Nurse Ashford is not a big fan of Nurse Marsh. Easy prey. Afternoon. I do hate to interrupt a nurse on duty, but I'd like to speak to you if I might.
Speak to me about what?
I need some information on one of your nurses. Miss Gloria Marsh. You heard of her?
Unfortunately.
Ah. Well, if you could possibly spare some time, I'd be eternally grateful.
Stop evading, Adam. I want to know why you think Dmitri Merrick has designs on enchantment.
Because he's acquired a huge chunk of stock.
Well, if you recall, I have defenses in place to guard against hostile takeovers. So I have nothing to worry about.
I'm afraid it doesn't look that way to me. But do we have to talk about this right now? I've been out of my mind since you took off. You're my wife,
Oh,
Erica.
please, don't even say it, Adam. Don't even say it.
Do you have any idea what I've been going through?
Listen to me. Is my company in jeopardy or not?
You're lucky I discovered what he was up to while there's still time to take care of it.
Well, can we take care of it then?
Yes.
We can take care of it.
Yes, if we develop a strategy, though. It's going to take a good deal of resourcefulness on our part. We're going to be considerable time working together. That's why I was so frantic to try to find you, aside from my own personal need.
Just a second. How did you find me?
Holy cow! Mom, come quick! This is pretty spooky, huh?
What is it, honey?
Whose room is this?
I must say, it's nice to meet someone who feels the same way I do.
Oh, absolutely. Nurses should behave with much more dignity than that.
You know, when I was young, nursing didn't attract that kind of woman. No glamour girls need apply, if you know what I mean. We were professionals, dedicated to curing the sick.
And you don't think that Nurse Marsh is dedicated?
Oh, she may be dedicated, but it's not to nursing. Oh, now, don't get me wrong. She does an adequate job. But she's far more interested in herself than in others. You should see the fancy sports car she drives. And the jewelry. You don't swing that on a nurse's salary, believe you me.
Do you know, I appreciate your frankness. It's not often in my job that we come across someone so open and honest.
Well, I'm a straight shooter.
Uh-huh.
People are up front with me, I'll be up front with them.
I don't think they have much choice.
I'll meet you in the cafeteria in 2 minutes.
Fine.
Oh. You know, I do have one more question, and I apologize again if it puts you on edge or makes you feel uncomfortable, but I do have to ask.
No, I understand.
It's, well, like I said, Nurse Marsh has applied for a rather large loan at the hospital credit union, and the reason I'm checking her out is that we have found some serious discrepancies between the information she supplied us on the application and information that we have gathered through other sources.
I must say I am not surprised.
For instance, she said that she was living at the hospital housing, but I've already checked, and that's not the case.
Well, she did live at Markley House for a while, but she's been gone quite a while now.
I see. You wouldn't happen to know where she lives?
Oh, I've heard her bragging about some fancy place in Center City.
Well, you wouldn't know the address.
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find.
I don't suppose you'd let me use your computer to check it out, and I'd understand completely, of course.
Well, as long as it's not being used, I don't see there's anything wrong with that.
Thanks. Oh, darn it. Well, I'll do it back at the office. I need the personal access code.
Oh, I can give you that.
Can you do that for me? That would save me a heck of a lot of time.
Yes, it's PVH 924.
Margaret, if you ever get tired of nursing, you let me know.
Go ahead, help yourself.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Dixie.
Come here.
Hey, I am getting to the bottom of this. That is what I am doing.
Bottom of what?
Your hubby is stealing from Cortland Electronics.
Oh,
duh.
please, would you get off of that?
It's the truth, Dixie. But you are so wrapped up in the creep that you can't see the nose on your face. He's a cheat and liar. He's deceiving you, and he's robbing Uncle Palmer blind.
So sick.
I am not the one who's sick. I have evidence in my hand. But you will not and you cannot see it. You stopped Uncle Palmer from listening to me. What the hell do you expect me to be doing?
Why do you do this?
Because you are my sister. And I care about you. Did Greg tell you that he and Uncle Palmer stopped by my apartment today?
No.
Well, he did, and they took my computer, Dixie. They threatened to have me arrested.
Well, I'm sure they had a good reason for it.
I am not the criminal here. I am your brother. Why can't you believe that?
Because I think you're really sick, Will. I think you're having delusions.
Ah. Okay. I may have cried wolf once. I may have set Lawson up once. But he's doing this on his own, Dixie. He's a liar and a cheat, and you are all too stupid to see it.
No, you know what I see? I see your hatred. I see that you hate Craig so much you would say anything to hurt me.
You bet I hate him. Because he has come between you and Uncle Palmer and me. That's my family. But everything I've told you is the God's honest truth. Dixie, the day is coming when you are going to wake up and you're going to find that you are not married to the man that you think you are married to, but it's going to be too late then.
I know my husband. I know him. You could show me a picture of him with his hand in the till and I would not believe you. Now stay away from me. Do you hear me? Leave me alone. Leave my family alone.
You will believe me, Dixie. You all will. You will have no choice.
After everything Will's done, I wouldn't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. So to answer your question, no, I'm not going to review your accounts. I know that you wouldn't embezzle from the company.
Your faith in me means a lot, sir.
Good. Well, that's enough about business. Now, about that cruise.
Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind getting away for a couple of...
Wonderful, wonderful. I can tell Opal that it's all set. As you can probably guess, this South Pacific thing was her idea.
Your wife is a true romantic.
Yes. She's been playing ballet high on that blasted saxophone for days. She's so anxious for you and Dixie to have a real honeymoon.
How can I fight Opal?
Oh, you can't. Nobody can.
I accept. Thank you, sir, for everything.
Oh, it's a pleasure. There's just one other matter. Of course, you'll be getting a salary raise, but I also want to give you a bonus with that new position. Get my wife on the phone,
Really?
But
Sir,
instead of a bonus, I would simply like to call us even.
Sir?
That money I loaned you, I'd like to forgive that debt.
Palmer,
No, really, I want to ease your burden, son. I insist.
This is... I'm just not used to this kind of generosity.
Yes, well, you're family now. You might as well accept it.
Bianca told you I was here? You got my daughter to tell you where I was by pretending to be Stuart?
Pretty ingenious, huh?
Oh, I would rip your heart out if you had one. How can you do this, Adam? How can you involve my poor innocent child in your sick schemes?
Well, it was a little devious, I admit, but my devious nature will be invaluable against Merrick.
I hate you even more when you make sense.
You would not even have known there was a threat if it hadn't have been for me, Erica. Admit it. You either need me one way or the other.
Okay. Uncle.
You surrender?
Throwing in the towel.
Oh, and you look so adorable in that towel. And out of it, too. Why don't you get dressed? I've got a limo waiting. I'll bring you up to date on the way back to Pine Valley. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes, I know we do. That's exactly what I want. I want us working together side by side.
All through the night.
I'll go pack.
I'll help you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It'll just take me a few seconds, and anyhow, I already paid for the massage, so why don't you have it?
All right. All right, I may take you up on that. Don't be too long.
Listen to you. My goodness, if we're going to be working as closely together as you say, I mean, you're going to be sick of me in no time.
Not a chance.
But, Mom...
Timmy, please, don't argue with me. Take Harold downstairs.
Okay. Come on, boy.
I swear, I had no idea any of this was here.
This is your house, Dimitri. This room, it's like a shrine to Angelique, as though you were waiting for her to come back. I have to get out of here.
Natalie, please,
No, please,
don't.
don't touch me.
Does this...
Please. Look, I am as stunned as you are. Natalie, look at me, please. Can't you see that I'm telling you the truth?
Well, then how do you explain it?
Helga and her obsession with her
Helga's
daughter.
not even here.
Natalie, I have not been up in that room for years. I have no idea how long it's been like that. Angelique is gone, and I understand the shock that you experienced, but I have put her out of my mind long ago. Now, if you just stop and think about what we shared last night, you'll realize I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sorry. It's just that room.
I know, it's very disturbing.
To say the least. Now, I'm sorry I shouldn't have lashed out at you.
Just as long as you know that I had nothing to do with that.
Yes?
Yes, Sabrina, the room on the 3rd floor at the end of the stairway. Now, I want it cleared out.
Cleared out?
Yeah, emptied, completely everything goes. Is that clear?
What should I do with the things?
I don't care. You can burn them, give them away. I'm sure that someone can use the furniture, but I want it done right away.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is Timmy around?
He's outside with Harold.
Natalie, why don't we go for a walk? I'd like to talk to Timmy about Angelique.
I think that's a very good idea.
There will be no more secrets in this house. Sabrina, would you get our coats?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sabrina.
Helga, it's me. Oh, Sabrina, I'm glad you called back.
I couldn't talk before.
What's happening?
Mrs. Chandler found that room, and now Mr. Merrick's ordered me to clear it out.
What was she doing up there?
I don't know. She's moved in, Helga. And Mr. Merrick's going to marry her, but you can't let on that I told you. He wants to tell you himself.
All right. Now, listen to me carefully. And do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you didn't hear him, Craig. He's determined to hurt us.
Honey, Will can't touch us. We're not even going to be around.
We're not?
No, ma'am, because you, Mrs. Lawson, are going to be escorted by your devoted husband on a fantasy cruise for 2 weeks to Tahiti and Bora Bora and Pago Pago and a lot of other places that Will Cortland won't even be near.
Honey, don't joke about this. It's not funny.
Your uncle doesn't joke, and it's his treat.
Uncle Palmer is sending us on a cruise?
Yes, so go home and pack your grass skirt and get ready for the honeymoon of a lifetime.
Okay. All right, I guess it'll be nice to get away, right?
It'll be fantastic. We both need it. So you go home and get packed, and I'm just going to finish up some business here, okay?
I love you.
We're going to have a blast. Are you kidding? Yes. Kiss the Craig Lawson files goodbye.
Knew the backup files would come in handy one day. Let's see. This thing goes here. This thing goes here. Behold. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. She is a member of the hospital credit union. Nurse Ashford wants to know how you live so high on a nurse's salary. I think the case is solved.
There's a lot of tension in your back.
Not anymore. I'm a new man.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh. What? Oh, good grief. I've completely lost track of the time.
Front desk.
Yes. What room is Miss Kane in?
Oh, Miss Kane checked out, sir. She left 20 minutes ago.
Ah, I think that walk did us all a world of good.
I still don't know what the big deal was.
Well, it was about me overreacting to something, and I wanted you to know why. Come on. Let's go upstairs and finish unpacking, get you settled, okay?
Okay.
Harold.
Go on, Harold. Sabrina? Why haven't you started on that room yet?
I'm sorry, Mr. Merrick. I'll do it right away. Oh, I found this on the floor. I was going to throw it out, but Helga says I'm never to discard anything unless I ask first.
Where did you find this?
In the foyer. It must have fallen out of Mrs. Chandler's pocket.
Thank you, Sabrina. I'll get that. Now, Miss Kane?
Finally, I am in the clear.
Hello, Craig. Are you happy to see me?
What do you want?
Just thought I would let you know that I had the most interesting little talk with your wife this afternoon.
I don't have time for games, okay, Gloria?
Well, then I would get right to the point. Dixie tells me that you are desperate to have children.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
All these years that I've known you, and I never knew that about you. But I couldn't have found out at a more opportune moment.
Opportune in what way?
Ironic, isn't it? I mean, here I've been so worried about telling you. I just knew that you would be furious.
I thought you said you were going to get to the point.
All right, then I will. You know how regular I am, don't you, Craig? Well, guess what? This month, I'm late. So you may be a father a lot sooner than you thought.
I've got it.
What the devil?
I know where the money went. The money that Craig embezzled is in Gloria Marsh's account. Evidence, one $25,000 deposit in Hospital Credit Union. I figure she's his mistress.
Get out!
Uncle Palmer, just look at this.
That's enough. That's enough. Now, I don't want to hear any more about this. You understand?
Hey, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to protect our company. Lawson has covered his tracks pretty well, so I had to find out where the money went, but I did. I did it.
Get out of here right now. Do you hear?
Uncle Palmer. Look, don't do this. Not this time. If you are going to turn your back on me this time, you are going to regret this. Uncle Palmer, what's wrong?